and I just wouldn't stop running around and playing with things and telling jokes. She was so happy. Fuck. We must have spent at least 3 hours in this place just looking at things and telling stories. She's my best friend because she keeps my head above water. I can just be with her, and we can be anywhere and talk about anything. The first time I went to the hospital, she was so upset. More upset than my parents. She said she could never lose me. That it would break her heart. So, I want a room with her next semester. One of my sisters has a house, and I'm sure she'll let us rent out the apartment. This way, she can keep an eye on me, make sure I'm not working too hard. Kate is truly a saint.
She's a saint. My girlfriend, she's sweet and nice and caring. We only really started dating about a year ago. Oh man, it's been a year. I don't tell her about my home life. I don't bring her over. I told my mom about her. She got all worked up and got out this box that she had been building for years. Tells me to open it and have a look. She had saved up all these condoms and pamphlets from what looked like my puberty night in 5th grade and tried to have the talk. She's sitting there, this bright red, nervous, and she says, "Now, Michael, sex is not something to just jump right into. You really should plan out for when the time is right." I guess that's why I haven't told her too much about my girlfriend. I don't want her to worry. Just the image of that box that's now in my room. Oh yes, I get to keep this holy box all to myself. She's a character, my mother. She's a character, all right.
The person I look up to the most is definitely my father. I mean, we live comfortably, and it's all because of the hard work that he's done to make sure that our family's well off. We're very Polish, you see, my family. I don't want to tell you my last name, just in case it gets back to my father. He'd be so ashamed of this weakness. My father's always given me special treatment. I remember this one day. It was the most beautiful day. And my father took off from work and woke me up and said, "Darling, Pridi Grassi, Mania de Asques, come play with me today." And we spent the whole day in the park. We flew a kite, purple with princesses on it, just for me. We got ice cream, and he even let me ride in the front seat. It was a perfect day. Just the most perfect day. My father means the world to me. That's why I haven't told him. I told him about the visions. For as long as I can remember, I was either happy or sad. I would stay awake for days and days and not know why, or my mother would have to cry me out of bed in the morning. I sometimes couldn't control my speech. I just couldn't stop talking. I would see things out of the corners of my eyes. They became clear and would be spiders or monsters, things I imagined. But the visions had become worse and worse. The whole reason I'm here is because I honestly thought I saw a man with a knife. He was there. He seemed so real. And I screamed. My teacher thought it'd be best if I came and talked to someone about this. But I know they're not real. It's just a vision. Just a thought. I just have an active imagination, my father says. So that's it. What my father says goes.
What my father says goes. He's a hard worker. He's always supported my mother and me. It's just that he's a tired man. He comes home tired and he wakes up tired.